young boy Matty Longstaff, man. Seeing the tweet literally come on before this, and apparently Udinese put a bid in for him.
Yeah.
You actually went over there, like obviously before lockdown. £30,000 a week they put on the table for him. So he wants to stay with us, obviously Boyhood Club, but
is that what his agent told him to say?
I mean, that's what Sky Sports Keith Downey come out with. So
is it?
Right.
Look,
So what we
We ain't
supposed
paying
to do now? Offer him 50.
look,
30 grand a week, we are not matching that on the Ashley anyway. There's no way at all. We probably offered him
Who
like
we have?
10.
I don't care who's in charge. We're not giving Matty Longstaff 30 for what?
No, exactly.
it,
Let him go.
it says it. Go on.
No, go on, Pete, go on.
I was going to say, it says a lot because Sean Longstaff, I think, is on 25. So, you know what I mean? So, for him to be offered 30, this current regime are not going to pay him. However, you know, I don't read. I saw the tweets. I saw the tweets, and I saw the hysteria from all the Newcastle fans. Oh, I can't believe he's gone. They're talking like he's already wearing the shirt. Udinese is like he's already presented. You know what I mean? The way that they're going on. Look,
Same black and white, bro. Same black and white.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I've been on Twitter long enough. I've been a Newcastle fan long enough. But I don't get drawn into that bullshit. You know, look, it is within his rights to look at potential offers and go and speak to other clubs. Of course, his contract's out in the next month. I get that. But if he really wanted to go, he'd have gone by now. And I was listening to a Q&A with Michael Chopra the other day on with Steve Ray. And he knows the family well, and he speaks to the family. He said he had a chat with, I think, his dad or someone close to the family a couple of weeks ago, and he's made it clear he don't want to leave. He wants to play for Newcastle. He will wait. He will wait till the last second to find out whether this takeover goes through or not. Yeah. And even when his contract's out, he won't the next day just go and sign a contract with somebody. He'll wait if the takeover's not done yet. As soon as the takeover is done, they will offer him a contract. That'll be one of the first things they'll do. They'll pay back all the money to the Newcastle fans for the season tickets that they've taken out. They took out some more money yesterday for fans, which is absolutely ridiculous. But all that money will go back. They'll get the contract sorted with the players that they want to keep. Matty Longstaff will be the first one. It wouldn't surprise them if it would be part of their sort of
goodwill gesture.
Yeah, and they're part of their initial sort of
PR stunt
to the fans and in part of their direction.
Yeah.
I'm not fooled by it. Of course, it's within his rights and within the agent's rights to look at other options. Because if it doesn't go through, he'll go, and he'll go to one of those teams that will give him an opportunity to play football. We have to remember, and somebody I know you mentioned it the other week, and you made a real good point. We have to remember the lad's 20 years old. He's played 6 Premier League games for us. If we are to be taken over, we're going to be looking at top players coming in playing in his position. He's still not going to be playing regular football. He's still likely to go out on loan. People need to remember that. He is a player for the future. Yeah. He needs to be playing regular football. So in my opinion, I'd be saying, great, come and sign the contract, but then go on loan to Udinese and have your season at Udinese and play regular football. Yeah. And I'd be saying, go and do that. Because if we're looking at the type of players that we've been linked with, not the top-end elite players, but we've been looking at some good young players that have played a lot of football at a young age. The lad from Lille, there's been another lad at least we've been linked with in the last couple of days. Good centre midfield young players that are further along in their development than Matty Longstaff. You know, you bring those players in with our current players, Shelby, and one or two others. Is he going to be playing many games next season? I don't know. But you want him for the future because he's a Geordie. He's a young lad. He's got massive potential. And at some point, he will come into the team.
Even Sean isn't guaranteed a spot, let alone Matt.
Anyone can get it, man. Anyone can get it.
Matt's a potential, but he hasn't He hasn't done anything this season. Last season, when towards the end of last season, when Sean Longstaff was playing, when they were linking him to Man United, I was physically praying because I was like, bro, we can't lose someone like he's a good player. I don't feel like that about Matt.
No.
Oh, really?
But would he play though, Udinese? Like, would Matty Longstaff get in their team?
And do what?
Udinese, yes. There seems to be a trend now, which never used to be there in the European clubs are taking more chances on British players, and young British players are going and playing in different countries.
Makes sense.
Chelsea started it with their loaning system, sending them to Holland and Germany and whoever, and getting that game experience. Obviously, the likes of Sancho's gone and been really successful at Dortmund. He'll eventually come back and probably go to Man United, maybe even this summer.
Or Newcastle?
No chance. He's going straight to the top. He's going straight to the top.
We're in that conversation, though. As long as we're in the conversation.
We're not in no conversation right now. We're in no conversation.
We are not in that conversation, and we won't be. Not for Sancho and not in his career, not yet. We may get him when he's 34 and he's coming towards the end and he wants a little run out.
The only time Jadon Sancho's coming to us is on a night out, mate. That's it. On a night out. That is it.
No, you lot are missing the point.
With the away team.
Exactly.
Obviously, we're going to get Dembele instead, but we'll make the bid for Sancho.
Dembele? Which one?
Osuna.
Nah.
The Barca one.
Yeah, listen, we're going to make one marquee signing with the Arab money, right? One marquee signing. We're going to make one.
Yeah, but you got to break down the marquee signing. Is it going to be a marquee signing from yesteryear? Like we did. Like when we said, we signed John Barnes. We signed John Barnes at 45, not John Barnes. You know what I mean?
We're going to get, listen, if we get money, we can get Dembele simply because them men are out of favour, innit? They're fringe players, innit? And they'll come for the money. I don't care if they play. We just need that attraction signing. It's like a stock horse that's going to attract everyone else. Like when City got Robinho, he didn't do nothing for them, but Robinho's gone there. Okay, we need that guy.
So we need mercenaries.
You're right.
You want mercenaries, basically.
One, not all of them, just one. One guy we're going to be cutting out every day. Why are we paying him this much money? But we need him.
But that one guy's going to say, you know what? Come to Newcastle, man. You get the bag.
Yeah.
And then we get them all
Listen, if you don't have that guy, Jolinton's not going to cut it. Neither is Shelby. Neither is Marici. They're not going to cut it. You need that one guy with the blonde streak. Bring him in. Let's attract the rest. Then the men that have 1.2 million followers on Instagram, they can attract the rest.
So you just want to buy an influencer. That's it. You want an influencer. You don't want a footballer.
As a decoy, and then we start loading up the talent. But we just use him to bring it in. You know we're going to have to go through it.
You might as well sign someone off Love Island.
Yeah, when we get money, we're going to sign 4 wrong players immediately. 4 wrong ones. Like, we're going to be signing players like, I knew you shouldn't have got him, but we'll get there eventually.
You're already wishing bad luck, bad vibes on us, bro. What's going on?
You got to understand how it works. If you're a manager or an agent right now, and you hear Newcastle's getting money, you're sending your players there.
Oh, man. We're going to have another Ali Dyer situation on our hands. We're going to...
No.
Ali Dyer, fucking hell.
What we need, if we're gonna get a marquee signing or a marquee signing for us, there's a sort of a new regime. What we want is, in my opinion, you'd want one of the top young players.
I have it.
So one of those top players. I didn't say that, but I would take
Kai Havertz.
I love it.
However,
you reach for the stars, boy. You're like this, just reaching for the stars.
Understand? City did it though. But City signed Robinho on the they were going for Kaka.
Yeah, but Robinho thought he was going to Man United. That's the problem.
That's it. When he was in the taxi,
it was another Manchester team.
Exactly.
You know
When he
what?
was in the taxi, you see Old Trafford. And he's like, where are you taking me?
Take the player to Sunderland first, innit? Then Newcastle would be a relief.
Oh my God.
Take it to Sunderland first. They say, come to Newcastle. Like, oh, thank God.
No. You don't want to traumatize. driving through Sunderland, you got people with two heads and 4 arms, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot of places you want to be taking.
No, we'll do, Pete. We'll tell me Juventus. Just show me the black and white strip. Juve. They've moved to England now. Yeah.
You know what? I think that's what happened to Matty Longstaff, isn't it? He's just like, I want to play for black and white. Okay,
Black and white, whatever it is.
so what? You're going to play as a referee? You're going to be Udinese, Juventus? Oh, Udinese.
To be fair, first things first is the coach. Once we get a decent coach, then we'll be able to track the right players.
What you're telling me, Steve Bruce can't attract Neymar?
No, but like there was a decent point that someone raised. I heard it on the podcast. They were saying that Bruce might get next season. The reason why is because of this COVID situation. This season is going to drag on to beginning of August. There's going to be a couple of weeks, and then the new season will start. The new season will probably get delayed a week or two, but it's only going to be a window of 2, 3, 4 weeks max. And they were saying is to bring a new manager in at the end of the season, you've only got a couple of weeks to sign your players and etc., and then go into a new season. They were saying that the new regime they're thinking, is that the best thing to do? So we're going to give Bruce...
We've been talking to Poch, though, Emeka. We've been talking to Poch.
I hear that. And for me...
I think he's lined up for that. I think...
For me personally, I want Poch to come, but I don't think Poch will come this season. I think if he was to sign, it'll be at the end of the season. Or once the season's finished.
So you're saying, I think Bruce will get this season, But next season, even if he starts next season, 5 games.
Yeah. But like what they're saying is the players that they'll bring in won't be his players because the window is going to be too small. Unless they delay the transfer window. We don't know what's going to happen now, do we?
In my opinion, I think the likelihood is they're going to have a little bit like for this season or the next season, a bit like where the transfer window was open during the season, and you can sign players. I think they will extend it even when the season started. They're going to have to. They're going to have to do something like that because you can't have a 4-week turnaround of a summer break, pre-season, and then start the new season. The players, even though they're coming back for 9 games, are still going to need a little bit of a rest. Not as much, maybe 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, but they're still going to need to get like a pre-season under their belt to go again. But you need a time for new players to bed in. If you're going to do it all within a month period, it's not going to work. So they'll probably just extend the transfer window, and then just kind of you can sign players from around Europe as and when, and they might just kind of cancel it at the end of October, for example. Sort of the transfer window sort of ends there. But I heard the same thing on the podcast. I can't remember which one it was about Bruce, and it does make sense if it's going to be a real short turnaround. But I'm pretty confident that this regime already know who they want to be their manager, and I think that message will be given to Steve Bruce quite quickly. That have your 9 games, but then you're going to need to leave. And that manager that's coming in, whoever it is, will be prepped. They'll be prepped for it.
Have your 9 games. Enjoy yourself. Here's your little plaque.
Ain't nobody back in Steve Bruce.
What's wrong with that?
Give us the keys back. Give us the keys back, and
I like that.
see you later.
Ain't nobody back in Steve Bruce. Ain't nobody giving him 100 million to spend.
There's nothing wrong with telling the manager that. At least the manager knows where he stands. And with Steve Bruce, he's a fan of the club. He's not going to disrespect the club by doing anything stupid. He'll see his 9 games out. He'll leave on a high if he gets the results, and that might actually help him secure a better job than he had before he joined us in Sheffield Wednesday. So it's a win-win all round, and then the new regime moves forward. West Ham pretty much told. This was a few years back, pretty much told Sam Allardyce with 6 months left of the season that he wasn't going to be needed at the end of that season. And he knew going into the rest of that season that he was gone.
City announced Pep.
There's nothing wrong with that. At least they're not.
City announced Pep in the January transfer window. When was it Mancini was still at the helm?
It wasn't confirmed at the time, but I think there was a lot of strong rumours
But by the end of the
people
at the end of the
close to-
January transfer window, they said Pep is going to be the next manager as soon as Pellegrini's done. Pep's next. And that was 6 months into the season.
Yeah.
So I think that's fine. Have your 9 games, do your thing. That might even motivate him to try and prove a point to win the FA Cup. I'm all for it.
Okay. All right.
And so I'm not worried about that at all. Not worried about that. I think that needs to be the way to go. For me, and I think I've said it before, it's all well and good, these ex-professionals, these radio talk shows saying, give him another season. They don't support Newcastle. They have no affiliation to Newcastle. No. If it was any one of their clubs, if Steve Bruce was manager of their club, they would not be saying, give him another season. They would be saying to as representatives of their club, I want Pep, I want Posh, I want Rafa, I want whoever. They've been wanting the best manager for their club, right? And if you've listened to any Q&As, any podcasts of any ex-Newcastle players, they're all saying, lovely man, like Steve Bruce, got a lot of time for him, but we need a better manager if we're going in that direction. And for me, I see it a waste of 6 months, or a waste of 5 games, or 10 games, or however many games he would potentially get in the next season. It would be an absolute waste because, as I said in the last chat, it's inevitable that he's inevitable that he'll get sacked at some point going into the new season.
Cool. All right, we'll leave it there then, man. Thanks, guys, as always, man. It's been a pleasure.
Good, Clinton. You good, yeah?
Pleasure, boys.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm just living life, bro. Just living life.
Okay. You have to check
Chilling in the sunshine, man.
Hey, how we doing the first game back?
I don't know, bro. How do you want to do it? It's obviously at home, so.
Are they showing on Sky or something?
No, a lot of
games on TV.
It'll be somewhere.
All the games on TV.
Yeah.
We hopefully win that. I can't start with an L. We can't do that. I can't take that. Can't take that.
Look, I'll be bouncing if we started with a win. Get those 3 points under the belt. Get us to 38 points.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah,
that's it. One of these ones. Season done.
Season finished. That's it.
And then announce Takeover. I'm on crack.
No. Look, if the takeover is done by then, and Steve Bruce gets those 3 points, you can let him go then because you're staying up, and then you can watch the rest of the season. There's your pre-season push.
Yeah. Warm up, everyone.
Come on then. Yeah, there you go. Get your feet under the table.
Yeah. I want that.